In the centre of the hillside district called Vomero, the neoclassical Villa Floridiana, built by Antonio Niccolini for Lucia Migliaccio, Duchess of Floridia and morganatic wife to Ferdinand of Bourbon, has been the seat of the Duca di Martino National Museum of Ceramics since 1931. In its English garden, stretches of maki alternate with woodland to create an impressive effect of light and shade. Particularly picturesque corners of the park include a small temple commanding a fine view and an open-air theatre where the Piperno stone seats and stage are completed by myrtle trees and evergreen oaks, taking the place of man-made backdrops. Equally picturesque views can be enjoyed in the long main avenue in the shade offered by the crowns of evergreen oaks and a small path flanked by citrus trees. At the southern end of the park, a double flight of stairs which stands out against a spectacular basement built from lavastone blocks leads up to a terrace with a breathtaking and unparalleled view of the bay. The ceramics and porcelain collection which Placido de Sangro, Count of Marsi, bequeathed to the city of Naples in 1911 dates from the middle of the 19th century and is named after the Count Sanco, the Duke of Martina, who began to collect applied art objects during a stay in Paris, which brought him into contact with the arts and crafts movement in which London and Paris took the lead. Thanks to his eclectic but refined taste, he continued collecting arts and craft objects after his return to Naples in 1869, and thus formed one of the most important and most representative collections of decorative art objects in Italy. The main body of this collection comprises Western and Oriental ceramics and porcelain objects, which are on display on the first floor of the museum. These include Chinese and Japanese pieces, which are a notable selection from a collection of over 1,200 of the most important Oriental porcelain objects in Italy. In terms of quality, the specimens from the most renowned European porcelain factories and the large number of porcelain objects produced by the Royal Factory of Capodimonte certainly rank on a par with the Eastern pieces. The objects on display in large showcases on the ground floor are mainly maiolica pieces, which the Duke collected in addition to a large selection of glass, coral, semi-precious stone objects and enamels, as well as snuff boxes, walking sticks, knives and old locks and bolts, all of them rare and valuable objects that give the visitor an idea of the distinctive taste of the Duke of Martina, one of the most interesting personalities in Naples to be involved in the collecting mania typical of the late 19th century.